Analyst says it's unlikely Malema will find recourse, and ruling on e-toll interdict application expected today. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Political analyst Ralph Mateja says it's unlikely that expelled ANC Youth League President Julius Malema will find recourse with the ANC's National Executive Committee. The National Disciplinary Committee of Appeals confirmed Malema's expulsion last night. Mateja explains his views.
Even if the NEC could be divided, I don't think the division runs so deep to an extent where it could be expected that they could overturn the decision to expel him. I think the time is running out for him, and I believe that they're going to Mangau. Things change very fast, as I've said. I think he's constantly or maybe gradually becoming a political liability to some.
Malema's hometown in Seshego in Limpopo is quiet this morning following the confirmation of his expulsion from the ANC. Police say they are monitoring the area. In February, clashes broke out between Malema's security staff and an anti-Malema group outside his grandmother's home in Seshego when the National Disciplinary Committee announced his expulsion from the party. However, an anti-Malema group says they'll celebrate later today. Spokesperson for the group, Boy Mamabolo.
This is the news which we have been waiting for from the NDCA. And we are happy as the ANC Youth League in Limpopo that Malema has finally been expelled from the ANC, because this person has been running the Youth League as if it is a Maranan family trust, and we are happy that now he has left. We accept the results, and we think that Comrade Ramaphosa will be regarded as one of the very brave comrades in the ANC, because he managed to expel people who have been causing confusion in the ANC.
The High Court in Pretoria will rule today on an interdict application to halt the start of Gauteng's e-tolling system. The opposition to Urban Tolling Alliance and other civil groups want an urgent interdict before the system starts on Monday. Sandwell says this is too little too late. Candace Klein has the details.
Judge Paul Prince will hear further arguments tomorrow as to whether this is an urgent application or not. And depending on his judgment, said Judge Prinsloo, we either go home or go on with the application. Sandwell and government argued that this application could be dealt with at a later stage and is not urgent. But with e-tolls lurking around the corner, activists say they need the court to temporarily stop the rollout pending the outcome of a full court review on the legality of e-tolls. Candace Klein, SABC News, Pretoria.
And thousands of Sudanese and South Sudanese refugees are flocking to Kenya's Kakuma refugee camp as tension intensifies between the two neighboring countries. The UN Refugee Agency says a crisis is looming. Sada Kimani reports from Kenya.
Kakuma refugee camp near Kenya's border with South Sudan is home to 93,000 refugees from 13 nationalities. Somalis and South Sudanese make up the majority of the people living here. 3 years ago, thousands of Sudanese packed their bags and headed home, hopeful that a referendum on the country's independence would end their years of desolation and life in tents. Now, tables seem to have turned. The journey back to Kenya is on. Among the recent arrivals in Kakuma are people from Sudan's South Kordofan state, where fighting has been raging for months between the Sudanese armed forces and the Sudan's People Liberation Movement from South Sudan. The United Nations Refugee Agency is, however, warning that the camp is almost full. It warns if the influx continues, then Kakuma will not be able to hold any more refugees. South Sudan gained independence from Sudan in June.